Today is the day before I have my big Ream and Run shoulder replacement surgery. In fact, by this time tomorrow, I should be hopefully all drugged up, laying in my hospital bed with a successful surgery. But I want to kind of chronicle what's taking place and my recovery over the next 6, 7, 8 weeks. And I want to start off by kind of demonstrating the issues that I have with my shoulder. So this is my right shoulder, my one with all my tattoos. And these are the things that normal people can do that I can't. I'm going to try to move my arm that way. That is as far as my arm will move that way. It's completely locked up here in the shoulder. Now I'm going to raise my arm up. I can lift my arm up, but that is as far straight as I can. You'll notice that my arm's forward, my other arm can go straight. Just kind of the nature of it. When I go out to the side, that is as far out to the side as my arm will go. I can't go straight out. It won't go any farther than that. So I'm really limited on my mobility, my shoulder. In fact, just rolling my shoulder like that, it just popped in and out. And your typical shoulder, you've got a shoulder bone, right? You've got your arm bone right here. So picture that right here. It's got a ball at the end, and then you have a socket. And I had a surgery a long time ago that tightened the front of my shoulder, but it has caused my arthritis to grow, and now my shoulder sits in the socket out the back like that. So my shoulder right now is actually kind of sitting out of joint, and it just always functions that way. So I'm going to kind of show you some of the strength that I have right now in my arm, which I'm hoping after this entire rehab will be far beyond what it is right now. The biggest part of my rehab, it's all going to boil down to degrees. Like what they want me to be able to do is be able to move my arm 160 degrees. I've actually never done this test with my arm currently the way it is, but I'm going to guess I'm not going to even get close, but I'll show you kind of where my arm is right now. I'm actually going to have to use my other arm to help me because my arm doesn't bend that way right now. So I will do these exercises every single week, and you'll see this, but I should be able to take my arm, and this is as far back as my arm will go right now. It like physically will not go back any farther, whereas it should be able to rest flat straight on the ground, but this is as far back as it goes. So I will begin immediately after the surgery to do exercises where I'll take my arm and be able to motion it the entire way. So that gives you an idea. My shoulder doesn't go back, doesn't go that way. Basically, this is my mobility. All right, I'll show you my strength. Right. So this is a 25-pound kettlebell. I work out fairly consistently, so my arm is fairly strong within the range of motion that it has. And I'm doing this so you get an idea, so you'll watch the development of my shoulder as my strength comes back over my rehab, because obviously I want my shoulder to be stronger than it is. But like this 25-pound kettlebell, you know, no problem, not any issues at all. I can sway it, all kinds of things. This will be a big exercise that you will see me do often. This is just a 35-pound dumbbell. This hurts holding it on my shoulder because of the way my shoulder rests. But as far as strength, you know, it's not a problem. Long before I started having major shoulder problems, I used to be able to bench press over 300 pounds. So, I mean, being able to do things like that would be kind of amazing again. But it just kind of gives you an idea of the current strength that I have in my shoulder mobility. I'll do one other thing. I don't even know how this is going to work. As far as, you know, left arm, boom, that would be normal, using a dumbbell. So this is just a small 5-pound dumbbell. That's as far as the arm goes. It physically will not move any farther. So there it is. Next video that you'll see will be me in the hospital right before I go into surgery and immediately right after surgery. So there we go.